Beer here back in the Fantasy Bar Wednesday on tap. Some of my favorite plays ready for you to go fresh off the tap on FanDuel and DraftKings, including a team I definitely want to stack up here tonight, a starting pitcher that feels too cheap in a good matchup, couple great home run spots, and of course, my favorite play of the night, who we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Wednesday edition, Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Welcome back to the Fantasy Bar. Got some more plays for you here on this Wednesday night slate. 6 of my favorite plays on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for hanging out in the Fantasy Bar. Before we get to the plays, let's knock out the housekeeping first thing. And most importantly, that thumbs up button. Let's see how many we can get on this thing today. If you enjoy the content, you enjoy hanging out here in the Fantasy Bar, all we ask in return, click that thumbs up button. Helps us out tremendously over on YouTube. So thank you in advance for that. Also, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bells, and check out scoresandodds.com/beer. All right. Reminder, every single time we do a video, we also do a recap video of the previous day and a little preview. So you get the first play of the day in that video. That can be found on our RotoGrinders YouTube page under shorts. It's a quick 45-second video with that recap and the intro play of the day. So make sure you are checking that out as well. All right, let's get into the plays. Let's start in the outfield today with CODY Bellinger of the Cubs. So we talk about this quite a lot. Lefty on lefty tends to go overlooked a lot. Just a matchup a lot of people don't look at. That would be a mistake here. And we'll dive into some of the numbers here in a minute. But we know Bellinger been red hot of late. 5 multi-hit games for him over the last 8. Numbers against lefties. Check out these numbers here. 451. The weighted OBA, lefty on lefty with a 274 ISO, and it matches up very well with David Peterson, who's really struggling with these lefty on lefty matchups. Robo over 400, ISO over 250, and look at that hard contact rate, all the way up at 61% allowed to left-handed hitters. So great spot here for the red hot CODY Bellinger. All right, let's stay with the lefties here at third base with RAFAEL Devers. Now, Devers too damn good of a hitter to be this quiet, so I think you're going to get some discounted ownership here, and I love this matchup for this bat to really come alive tonight against Jordan Lyles, getting it done as he always does against right-handed pitching. 362 WOBA, 252 the ISO. Lyles been a disaster on the road this season. ERA way up at 7.56, giving up almost a 300 batting average on the season here. So some ugly numbers for Jordan Lyles. RAFAEL Devers, too good to be this bad. I think he wakes up big time here tonight against Jordan Lyles. All right, let's stay right there with Boston. Really like this stack tonight. Let's go to first base with TRISTON CASAS. So another guy getting it done against righties, so no surprise. Big bat here, a lot of power, 369 WOBA, 240 the ISO for him here. And Lyles loves to lean on that fastball. CASAS been great against that pitch. We're talking a WOBA at almost 400. That ISO jumps up to 281 against that pitch. We mentioned some of Lyles' struggles on the road, also struggling big time with left-handed hitters. 362 WOBA allowed, ISO up at 246, and another guy giving up a lot of hard contact at over 50% to left-handed hitters. Hasn't been a ton better against righties either, so a lot of ways that you can go with this Boston lineup. I like the lefties in Devers and CASAS. All right, let's get you a starting pitcher. I mentioned feels a little bit too cheap. We're talking Yu Darvish of San Diego. So great prices here on Yu Darvish, under 10K on FanDuel, under 9K here on DraftKings. So sign me up for this matchup here with the Seattle Mariners. And Darvish gives you a lot of ceiling. I know it's been up and down with him this season, but 3 of the last 5, 27, 29, and 32 DraftKings points. So if I get that kind of ceiling at 8,800 on DK, I'm all about it. Not to mention, matchup about as good as you can get. Strikeouts, plentiful here. Only the Angels striking out at a higher rate against right-handed pitching. Seattle way up over 26% here. Darvish, strikeout rate higher against lefties. Looks like 5 projected left-handed bats in this Seattle lineup. Great spot, too cheap. Yu Darvish, my favorite pitcher here for Wednesday night. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. This is free, and this is a thank you to you guys for all your support here of the Fantasy Bar and these videos. Click that thumbs up button, then head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight for my highest scoring hitter. Whoever's got the closest guess, you're going to win yourself a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Now, while you're down there, also want to know who's your top play, who's your Beast of the Night on this Wednesday night slate. Sound off in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap this baby up with my favorite play. You know him as the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to go back to the outfield guy. It's been very good to us and been very productive this season. We're talking Luis Robert Jr. of the White Sox, tonight's Beast of the Night. So been very good against righties this season. Righty on righty, 365 WOBA. That ISO way up at 291 this season. Been even better and a lot better against fastball. Severino's main pitch here. Robert absolutely destroying the fastball this season. 558, the WOBA form, and that ISO way up at 522 on the season. So huge power numbers against this pitch. Now, we mentioned some struggles for Lyles on the road. Severino been even worse. ERA approaching 10 in 7 road starts. 389 WOBA allowed this season to righties. 234 the ISO. Luis Robert going yard here tonight, calling our shot. Easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for Wednesday night here in the Fantasy Bar. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, you know where to find me. It's in that YouTube comment section. Don't forget your guess for fantasy points for my highest scoring hitter on FanDuel for your shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. And I also want to know who's your Beast of the Night. Let's hear some beasts in that comment section for RotoGrinders.com. I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching the video. We'll take tomorrow off. We'll be back on Friday. Go win some money. We'll see you right back here on Friday. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist.